going to show you what my skin is like today. It's 2 days after the fat dissolver and the cog threads. So this is where I've done the fat injections and I've put the cog. As you can see, it's a little bit swollen, but looking good. This is the good side. So this one didn't have to put any fat dissolver and I just put the cog, and that's looking really good. Okay, the other thing I wanted to share with you is the types of ingredients, products that I use on my skin. I make most of my products because I've noticed that I get a lot of results. So I'm sticking with it. I also make them for my friends. So today I'm running low on vitamin C and I'm running low on salicylic acid. Actually, I want to incorporate more salicylic acid because I noticed that I have a pore issue and I would like to resolve that or improve that. The salicylic acid is really good for exfoliating skin. So if you exfoliate skin and there's less oil and debris in the pores reduce in size. So that's the idea. Now, the type of ingredients I'll be using, let me just go through that. With the serum that I'll be making, I'm going to make it 2% because that's the recommended amount to use. You don't want to use any more because it's not that great for your skin. Is 1 gram of salicylic acid powder, which is over here. And I'm going to be mixing this particular one with, I think I'm going to be doing it with castor oil, but I'm still contemplating the glycerin. So either this one, 49 grams of that one, or 49 grams of the glycerin. With my toner that I want to make, again, it's 1 gram of salicylic acid powder and 49 grams of alcohol. So that's what I'm looking at doing. Now, the reason for the oil base and the alcohol base mediums or bases is simply because salicylic acid only dissolves in those. It's not that great dissolving in alcohol. It's best dissolving in the castor oil and the glycerin, but it's not too bad in the alcohol. So, and using an alcohol base is great for a toner. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing those and then I'll show you once I finish those. Now, with the ingredients, I'll be leaving them in the description, so if you're interested in doing that, and where you can buy the products from, okay? I'll see you soon. I'm back. All right, so I've made my salicylic acid toner, and here she is. The way I like to put it on is spray it on a pad or spray it on my face and then wipe that with a cotton pad. And I've made a salicylic serum, and there's that. Now, I couldn't decide on castor oil or glycerin, so I split the ingredients in half and I've got both, which is why there's like the colours. So obviously the castor oil is lighter than the glycerin. Okay, my next thing is to make vitamin C serum, and those ingredients are 10 grams of vitamin C powder, which is the L-absorbic acid vitamin C, 38 grams of distilled water, and 2 grams of glycerin, because I want my 20%, and I want the total to be 50 grams so it can fit in my little bottle. I'll be back when that's done. So I've just gone ahead and I've mixed up my vitamin C, and here it is. I've dribbled a bit, but you know, we get the general idea. Now, these are 2 of the types of products I use on my skin, and I'll show you all of the products I use on my skin. It's not that much more. It's I use the Retin A and also the vitamin B. Okay, so I'll get changed and I'll go through that with you. So here I am changed. taken off the eyelashes, and I'm going to show you how I do mainly my evening routine, getting my makeup off. Need to leave my eyes on because I'm going to the doctor's shortly. So yeah, this is purely just to show you. So here I go. I use the Cetaphil Cleanser because it's very gentle. Doesn't really, because I do so much to my skin, I really don't want to cause, you know, additional stresses. I just rub that in, and I sometimes use a little brush, which I've misplaced. Probably dropped somewhere along my way, but anyway, it's gone. Not to worry, we can do this. So I rinse all of that off, and sometimes I use a little face towel, get a bit of heat going, because that helps get rid of all the gunk. Yep, just realised my sunscreen's not here, so I'm just going to have to quickly go and grab that. So I've just cleansed my skin. I'll be right back. So once I've cleansed my skin and it feels nice, I like to use my toner, my Salicylic Acid toner that we just made. So, and if my skin's feeling a little bit drier, I'll use the oils. So, and I like this because it closes up all my pores. If I'm going out, I will use a primer, but when I don't go out, I don't bother with one. I mean, seriously, who's going to notice? Okay, so that's done. Not going to touch my neck because that's already been done. Okay, so there's that. Then I like to put my vitamin C. So, and I like to always have a fresh batch. I rub that on. I love this because because of my skin tone, I get a lot of hyperpigmentation, especially with doing like my threads. So this tends to keep them at bay, which is great. And because this is so cheap, because I make it myself, put some on the back of my hands. Okay, right. What else have we got here? Niacinamide Vitamin B. I've shown you how to make that before. So that's the next thing I put on. Rub that in. And that takes away damage from the past and whatever damage occurs throughout the day, it'll make sure that it's going to go after it. So we need that. It's like a bodyguard, right? What else do we have? Oh, most importantly, so the way I do my skincare is making sure that I have an A, B, and C. We've done the B and the C. Now we're going to do the A. And this is the only one I don't make. I get a prescription from the doctor, and it's called Retrieve. This is tretinoin, and I use 0.05. People talk about all these other ways of getting tretinoin, but I seriously, every time you go to the doctor, get a prescription, and you get a nice big tube, It's a bit pricey, I suppose, but it's worth it. You save so much on skin treatments, so I figure that, you know, spending a bit of money on Retin-A, which is probably the only proven treatment that you can use on your skin, besides any of the machines and that actually take your skin back. There's so much research gone into that, so that's a proven one. If my eyes are extra grubby, I use the Bobbi Brown cleansing oil. If I don't have that, I've got grapeseed oil that I use a lot.
I was meant to say avocado oil.
Mix into my foundation, and that goes on super smooth. It's gorgeous. And also I may put on some black Jamaican castor oil on my eyelashes to make sure that my eyelashes are always growing. If I feel they need an extra boost, I mix together my own serum. So there's a bit of egg yolk, a bit of egg white, Vaseline, and some castor oil. Mix that together and my eyelashes grow like crazy, okay? I don't have really long eyelashes, but I got a lot, and they're kind of straight, like little soldiers. So they're kind of invisible little soldiers, which is not great. Okay, so, and then once I have all my products on there, I just use a derma roller and I roll it around my skin, because if you don't, this is only a 0.25 derma roller, because all the topical ingredients, I'll have to rinse that, all the topical ingredients, only 30% make it through the skin. So if you use the derma roller, 70% makes it through the skin. So that's why I use it. Right, then I use a little bit of moisturizer. I just use Sukin because it doesn't have any preservatives or anything. Quickly use that. I use the Cancer Council BB cream here in Australia. We've got to be really careful with, you know, the type of sunscreen we use. Got to make sure it's a good one, because our skin... My phone's being dodgy. Anyway, the reason why we need to have such a good sunscreen, I don't know if I mentioned it's 50, 50 plus, is because here in Australia, our ozone, we're close to the ozone layer.
The hole in the ozone layer.
The highest rates of skin cancer, especially if you've got fair skin. I don't have fair skin, so I'm probably lucky. We need to be extremely careful. So once I've put that on, I put foundation on, but that's not it. Some nights what I'll do is I'll do a peel. I'm going to try Tca Peel. I don't believe in any of like the other types of peels that you can do. I think your skin at least once a year needs to have a proper like peel, get rid of all that skin and reveal that beautiful skin that we have underneath. So I either use, I've never done the TCA, but I've got it here and I'm going to try that. This one's quite nice. It's a gentle one. I normally use the Glycolic. I've been using Glycolic Peel, and I mean, I use a high one, 70, but even if you buy a 70, dilute it with distilled water and bring the percentage down. You can do that. That way you save money. But I normally use the Glycolic. I started off on, I think it was 30%. That worked so good. It's probably better than this one. This one's 70% because my skin's used to it, and it gets in there and it clears the skin. Amazing stuff. But I've just recently started using glycolic acid and lactic acid, and I think it feels a bit more gentler, so that's really nice. But I will be giving myself a TCA peel. But I need to wait till I've got some time off work, I think, or I might just, I'm still thinking about it. I might just pull the plug and go right ahead and just see what it does to my skin. I bought the 25%, which is too high for me. because I've never done the TCA, but I will dilute it to about, I think half, so maybe 12.5%, and I'll take it from there. But anyway, back to finishing this off because my appointment's creeping up. So I just normally just use my fingers. Sometimes I use like a sponge. This is just a quick one. And the foundation I'm using is, what's this one called? It's called Fit. And I just bought it from the chemist. So that seems to do okay for during the day. Okay, so I'm ready to go. Need to sort my hair out, put a bit of lippy on, and I'm off. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Like and subscribe to my channel if that's the kind of thing you like to listen to. I have many things to show you because I don't just do facial procedures. I look into machines. I look into different beauty products that come from eBay, Amazon, Wish. So I do all of that, and I also like to make my own skin products like I've just shown you. Okay, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. Bye.